Paul Tillich. The first duty of love is to listen. There is no love which does not become help. Love is the infinite which is given to the finite. Therefore we love in others, for we do not merely love others, but we love the love that is in them, and which is more than their or our love. Doubt isn't the opposite of faith, it is an element of faith. Our language has wisely sensed these two sides of man's being alone. It has created the word loneliness to express the pain of being alone, and it has created the word solitude to express the glory of being alone. Sometimes I think it is my mission to bring faith to the faithless and doubt to the faithful. Boredom is rage spread thin. Wine is like the incarnation, it is both divine and human. Man's ultimate concern must be expressed symbolically, because symbolic language alone is able to express the ultimate. History has shown that the most terrible crimes against love have been committed in the name of fanatically defended doctrines. Nothing truly real is forgotten eternally, because everything real comes from eternity and goes to eternity. There is no place to which we could flee from God which is outside of God. Language has created the word loneliness to express the pain of being alone, and it has created the word solitude to express the glory of being alone. Joy is the emotional expression of the courageous as to one's own true being. Man is free insofar as he has the power of contradicting himself and his essential nature. Man is free even from his freedom, that is, he can surrender his humanity. We can speak without voice to the trees and the clouds and the waves of the sea. Without words they respond through the rustling of leaves and the moving of clouds and the murmuring of the sea. Religion is the state of being grasped by an ultimate concern, a concern which qualifies all other concerns as preliminary, and which itself contains the answer to the question of a meaning of our life. In this respect, fundamentalism has demonic traits. It destroys the humble honest of the search for truth. It splits the conscience of its thoughtful adherents, and it makes them fanatical because they are forced to suppress elements of truth of which they are dimly aware. The separation of faith and love is always a consequence of a deterioration of religion. I have given no definition of love. This is impossible, because there is no higher principle by which it could be defined. It is life itself in its actual unity. The forms and structures in which love embodies itself are the forms and structures in which love overcomes its self-destructive forces. I hope for the day when everyone can speak of God without embarrassment. Faith as the state of being ultimately concerned implies love, namely, the desire and urge toward the reunion of the separated. In the courageous standing of uncertainty, faith shows most visibly its dynamic character. The courage to be is rooted in the God who appears when God has disappeared in the anxiety of doubt. The passion for truth is silenced by answers which have the weight of undisputed authority. There is no truth without the form of truth, namely justice. One cannot be strong without love. There is no love that does not become help. I have given no definition of love. Parents need to listen as much to their kids as they do to them. Being itself is essentially productive. For love is not an irrelevant emotion, it is the blood of life. Courage is a greater virtue than love. At best, it takes courage to love. Love is the infinite, which is given to the finite. Love that cares, listens. The forms and structures in which love embodies itself are the forms and structures in which love overcomes its self-destructive forces.